Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited because we have a highly requested video today, and it is a reaction to The Secret of Us by Gracie Abrams. I have already reacted to the song Us featuring Taylor Swift, so it's on my channel if you want to watch it. I will listen to it in order with the album though, because I feel like that helps with sort of the album experience. I got my coffee, so I'm ready to go. Before we start, I just wanted to give sort of my thoughts and feelings about Gracie Abrams. I'm not the biggest fan, to be honest. I haven't actually heard any of her like full albums or anything, but just every song I've heard, I don't know what it is. It's something about her voice that feels very like, you know, whisper singing, or like she's trying too hard to sound indie in a way or something like that. I don't know, for some reason for her it just doesn't feel authentic to me from what I've heard. And I do feel like her song Close to You that went viral on TikTok, like it was unreleased and then she released it, whatever. We'll be listening to it today because I've never listened to the full album, but I feel like the clip from TikTok, she kind of doesn't sound as cursive-y, and I feel like that's why people like it. So I feel like, I don't know, maybe she's holding herself back, but again, I haven't actually listened to her music before, so I'm just kind of talking out of my booty. Before we actually start listening to the song or the album, I wanted to say that this album reaction was already available on Patreon many days ago. I don't actually know when, because while I'm recording this it's not available, obviously, because it's not, you know, I haven't done it yet, but it was already available on Patreon days ago, and I just recently started Patreon and I'm launching it with 3 videos already on there: my CXOXO album reaction, Brat album reaction, and The Secret of Us album reaction. And they're all completely uncut, so it's the full songs. You get to hear all of my thoughts instead of just like the snippets. And yeah, it's really fun. Head on over to Patreon. It's $5 a month, so it's like buying a coffee once a month. And you really help out the channel. You help and support me, and it is greatly appreciated. If you don't want to subscribe to the Patreon, that's totally okay. You'll just have to wait a little bit longer for the videos to hit YouTube. And of course, I'll be doing extra like content on there, like video stuff, because YouTube blocks a lot of video reaction. But support it if you'd like. That would mean the world to me. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into this album, The Secret of Us, starting with Felt Good About You.
Landed, picture perfect like you planned it. Can't believe the way we landed, falling through. Held my breath for your reaction, like the first time that we happened. We were fighting more than laughing, black and blue. Felt good about you, felt good about you. Got me where you want me in your palm, it's almost funny. All my friends, they tried to stop me, wanting you.
I'm gonna stop this right here randomly and just say that I'm actually really enjoying this so far. It's super easy to follow her writing style, at least in this song. Super easy to follow, and I feel like that hasn't been the case in my last few reactions, so I'm appreciating this so far. And I feel like it's a really good intro to the album, because I believe it's like a breakup album. And so this is like, you know, her sharing that she felt good about this person at the beginning, and then it's gonna kind of bring us through the relationship.
You, felt good about you, felt good about you, felt good about you, felt good about you till it didn't, fought hard through premonitions, felt good about you, felt good about you. Felt good about you till it didn't. You felt nice for a bad decision. Felt good about you. Felt good about you. Really got me thinking, future planning for no reason. There were nights I skipped out sleeping about you.
Yeah, really great intro to this album. I feel like it's really setting us up for what this album is about to be about. And of course, my man, Aaron Dessner, is producing, I think, most of this album, or all of it. And I just love Aaron, so I'm super excited going into this. All right, the next song is Risk. I do know that this was one of the singles, I believe, but I've never listened to it. I don't even think I've heard any of it, but I'll let you know if I have. Here we go.
light on, and I feel like I could die, 'cause you're not here. And it don't feel right, 'cause you're not here. But I'm actually invested, haven't even met it. Watch this be the wrong thing, classic. God, I'm jumping in the deep end. It's more fun to swim in. Heard the risk is drowning, but I'm gonna take it.
I'm liking her voice,
I'm gonna take it.
especially with the acoustic guitar.
You can hold me, you're shaking. You're the risk, I'm gonna take it. Why don't you
Ooh, this
feel
bridge.
better, hopelessly boring without you? Too soon to tell you I love you. Too soon to tell you I love you.
The shouting. Cruel Summer vibes. I love you, ain't that the worst thing you ever heard?
Too soon to tell you I love you.
I hear the inspiration, and I think that's good.
God, I'm actually invested. Think I really want this. I'm not even kidding.
Love the guitar.
Actually invested. Haven't even met yet. Wish that I was kidding. I'm not.
Oh.
I hate it. God, I'm actually invested.
Drums, quiet drums.
Watch this be the wrong thing. Classic. Too soon to tell you I love you. You're the risk, I'm gonna take it.
Okay, that was Risk, and I really liked that too. I feel like it had a similar sort of vibe to the first song, and kind of subject matter too, but this one was more like, actually it's not similar subject matter, because I think this was before she was with the person that she's singing about, and maybe what the album is about. And again, the first song was setting up the album, and I think this song was sort of like the beginning. You know, she just had a crush, and it was with this bad guy who, you know, she knows there's a risk, and she might end up drowning, but it seems worth it. She misses the screaming and fighting and kissing in the rain. I don't know, just something about like this crazy, dangerous love is really appealing to people. So let's see where this goes. The next track is called Blowing Smoke. Okay, seeming like the vibe is acoustic guitar, and I like that.
I cut the rope and he fell from the tower.
Now, this is sounding like Phoebe Bridgers a bit, but just higher. I haven't actually listened to Phoebe Bridgers either, so if you want me to react, let me know.
I let it go for my peace of mind. Brighter than the stars. Tell me if she takes you far, far enough away from all the baggage you've been carrying. Up another hill to all the girls who help you bury it. They're just blowing smoke. I'll say what they want. I know everything they don't. I hear a voice like a boom in a tower. I sleep alone, I'm completely fine.
Okay. She sounded bitter in the first verse, but now she's saying she's fine without him.
And you look stupid going out. If she's got a pulse, she meets your standards now. The girls who help you bury it, they're just blowing smoke. I'll say what they want. I know everything they don't. And I find you're.
Ooh. I'm gonna pause right now and say, there are bridges on this album, and I feel like we haven't heard a bridge in a while. Except for the Tortured Poets department. But people aren't doing bridges these days, okay? At least not in every song on the album. So far, I think there's been a bridge on every song. And I've heard Us already, obviously, and I know there's a bridge on that one. And it's a Taylor Swift bridge. So, I'm liking this.
Looks pretentious now. At the time they fed the fantasy. I was so impressed at your hotel. Took a drag and read aloud to me. On the internet, all your conversations go like, are you even interested? I know what you are, brighter than the stars. Tell me if she takes you far, far enough away from all the baggage you've been carrying.
Okay, that was Blowing Smoke. God, Guys, am I actually gonna end up liking this song, or this album? Gosh, I keep saying song. Am I gonna end up liking this album slash Gracie Abrams? Because so far, I like every single song I've heard so far. Take a shot every time he says so far. Huh. Okay. Let's keep listening. I love you, I'm sorry. Is this Said Forever? The song she sang with Taylor, is this it? Said forever and almost bought it. Because I like this song. The live performance featuring Taylor. But I've never heard the version without her. So let's listen. Wasn't it on another project though? Okay. If it is this song, we've got another hit. Oh, my camera, but hold on. Okay, here we go.
I told the truth, oh, but you didn't like it. You went home. Even for you mean well, but aim low.
I don't think this is the song.
And I'll make it known, like I'm getting paid. That's just the way life goes. I like to slam doors closed. Trust me, I know it's always about me.
Okay.
I love you, I'm sorry.
It's not that song.
Send someone to kill me. I love you, I'm sorry. You were the best, but you were the worst.
Bridge.
As sick as it sounds, I loved you first. I was a dick, it is what it is. I happened to kick the age-old curse. I tend to laugh whenever I'm sad. I stare at the crowd, shit actually works. Making amends, the shit never ends. And wrong again, wrong again. Make it about me. I love you, I'm sorry.
Just another one that I really, really enjoyed. I don't know if I'm talking a lot in these reactions, so I apologize if I'm not, but I'm really just taking this in. I feel like these songs are like stories, telling stories, and I feel like it's been a while since I've listened to music like this, so I'm really enjoying this so far. I'm really liking the production on this album. I love the acoustic guitar sounds with her voice. I think this is what works with her voice. And maybe the stuff I heard before, that's why it didn't work, because like the production didn't match the style that she was singing in, if that makes any sense. But I'm really liking this. So, that was I Love You, I'm Sorry. I think, what's that other song I was listening to? Let me find it. Oh my gosh. Okay, are they connected? Because this song's called I Miss You, I'm Sorry. Okay, I'm confused because are these about the same people? That's pretty cool if it is. If it's not, it's still kind of cool that she has a song, I Miss You, I'm Sorry, and I Love You, I'm Sorry. Huh. Okay. Alright, Gracie, I guess I didn't recognize your pen game at first. Let's continue on. Oh! The next song is Us.
I show you talking. I know you're close. I see you through the smoke. She'll play your show and you'll be watching. And if history's clear, someone always ends up in ruins. Do you miss us? I felt it, you held it. Do you miss us? Wonder if you regret the secret of us. I know you know. It felt like something old. It felt like something old. You like so sweet and so.
I love that part.
Like what I've known. You're 29 years old. So how can you be cold when I open? And if history's clear.
Okay, but 29-year-olds can be cold too.
I felt it, you held it.
feel like this song is a Taylor Swift song. Everything about it. I just love how she always changes the, like what she says before us, if that makes any sense. Like the flame-a, the blah blah, the blah blah, the blah blah. Let me give some examples. Wonder if you regret the secret, do you miss us, I felt it, wait. Do you miss mine, do you miss us? And then what does she say at the end? The outline, well sometimes, the pain of, the rain of, the flame of, the mistaken for strangers, the way it was. She just changes everything before us, and I feel like that's a Taylor Swift thing to do, like change the words in the chorus, even though it's like the main melody in the main chorus. But switching the words, it just really keeps the song interesting and keeps the song going. And the bridge, of course, is constructed by Taylor Swift herself. It is a Taylor Swift bridge, and I love it. Okay, let's listen to the next song. When I first reacted to it, I did really, oh, my camera's slipping. I did really enjoy it, but I was still kind of like, not sure how I feel. And now I love it. Okay, this looks a little crooked, but whatever. Okay, the next song is Let It Happen.
No, I know.
This is sounding a lot like Phoebe Bridgers. Just higher. I already said that, but
being in control. I'm aware that I could end up here alone. I bet all my money that I will lose to you and hand you my life. Here's the hope and you're worth all my time. I might barely know you, but still don't love you yet, but probably will. Turn me into something tragic. Just for you, I let it happen. Yeah, but probably will. Turn me into something tragic. Just for you, I let it happen. 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 You turned all my skies to pouring rain.
another bridge.
Is this how you see me now? I'm reeling in a light. Break the windows, let myself back in. Lost it for a minute there. Get my shit together. It's whatever, but I could die. Knowing that you're probably out somewhere while I'm in my underwear. Eating through my feelings, I'm still reeling, but it's fine. Thank God that you're not seeing this. I'll spare you from everything. If you were still happy, I'll be waiting all my life. I bet all my money that I will lose to you and hand you my life.
Okay, I really like that one. At first I was kind of like, mixed feelings a bit, but the bridge really is what sold me on the song. I feel like these kinds of bridges that she's doing and that Taylor Swift is known for is, it gives us so much more context into the song during the bridge. And I feel like it really helps put the pieces together and gives us more information, and it creates a build-up or a breakdown, either one. And I'm really pleasantly surprised with this album so far. I am like really pleasantly surprised. Okay, I want to keep moving. The next song is called Tough Love.
I took a train to Boston and I wanted to cry. He's gone, I'm 24 and it's a Saturday night. I ran and took his jacket with the rip in the side. I hate when we fight, sucks when we fight. 20's a random man, not one of them is cooler than all my friends. And I hate to leave him bleeding, but no, I'm leaving. We're walking by the river and it's
The song is really fast.
It's kind of tempting just to see if you float. The benches by the Charles gave me somewhere to go.
This is Aaron Dessner all over it.
There's a bar on the road, I'm wasted with the sister of a boy that I met through someone back in college. She's a weird intellect. She didn't like to tell the truth and she was harsh but direct. Her boyfriends all left, she had that effect. That's just tough love, and you're lucky to receive
What did she say right
it.
here? She liked to tell the truth and she was harsh but direct. That's funny. Is there even gonna be a bridge in this? She sounds like Olivia Rodrigo in this bridge. It was Tough Love, and this was another one where the bridge is what convinced me that this was an excellent song. I was like, at first, because it kind of wasn't the same vibe. The production was upbeat and like it wasn't just the acoustic guitar, but then the bridge really sold me because it gave us more context and it was just good. Okay, the next song is I Knew It, I Know You. Okay, she likes to do these little commas with like rhyming phrases. Let's listen to I Knew It, I Know You.
And I had to, baby. And all I did was right by me. I heard that almost killed you. I knew it, I know you. I called it. And I think that you earnestly had waited on apologies, but I can't pretend that you're sorry. And I'm not sorry.
Yeah, I like her slower songs better. Like this, I don't even need the bridge, I already like it.
I'm on the ground. How's the weather?
Ooh.
On the planet.
I like that lyric.
An empty house, the noise is loud. It's how you stand. And don't you feel alone at night? Or sorta, kinda daily. Well, I knew it, I know you, I called it. And it makes me wanna cry sometimes, but don't you know the deal now? Well, I just can't pretend that I'm sorry. Didn't know each other now, and I blow all my plans. If you leave me out, we could talk, we could get it, we could both calm down, down. It all changed for me and I told you. I was your entertainment from a dark place.
What is this, like a long outro? I like this.
Don't know how to step outside yourself.
I Knew It, I Know You. This is, I think I'm becoming a fan. This album is excellent so far. Loved it. I have no, like, I can't even say anything because it's just so good. And I'm really enjoying it. And I didn't think I was gonna enjoy it this much, but I am. Okay, the next song is Gave You I, Gave You I. Surprised there's not a comma in there. Okay. Not because it's proper grammar, but because she likes to do that. Let's listen.
You were my worst time. You were the shoreline. You were the crash, and now I break.
I already like this.
Gave you my best days. Gave you the deep pain. Gave you I. Gave you I. Gave you I. Gave you I.
Everything.
Buy what you wanted. I held my head. I used to hold you, but now I'll walk around us. And I can't lie, claim confused when I know just what happened.
I'm loving the production on this song. I like when she stayed deeper though.
What did I ask for?
Like this part.
That I now pay for. Would it have killed you to explain that you weren't ready? And you nearly told me, and still I gave you, my honest commitment. I sat and listened, walk around us. And could you not deny the truth? 'Cause I know just what happened. You got bored and I felt used. Now I'm all sad about it. When did you slip through my fingers? Did I ever have you? Was I just a placeholder to fill the hole inside you? I've been feeling sick, but I should help myself not call you. Nothing left to say, 'cause you're not over her now, are you? And you did all that I wouldn't do, erasing lines around us. And I felt used, now I'm all sad about it. You got bored and I felt used, now I'm so sad about it.
Okay, Gave You, I. Loved the production on this song and the songwriting. It was written so beautifully. I don't know what it was that I didn't love about that song. Well, let me just say the song was excellent, but I thought it was going to be something different. I don't know, I thought there was going to be some kind of like more intense build up, or like some like sort of like scream like verse or bridge or something. I don't know what I expected, but to be honest, it wasn't what came out of that song. But I loved the song, how it was, to be honest. I was just randomly thinking that it was gonna be different, but guys, this is so good. The next song is called Normal Thing.
A normal thing to fall in love with movie stars when the lights are low and red at all.
The first half of the album was acoustic guitar. The second half of the album is like synthy. Or not, is that a synth? Piano? I don't know. Electronic.
Are you special, or was this all scripted in his head?
Guitar, piano.
I remember when I saw your face not long ago. Make me cry when it comes to an end. You were great, what a show, but I don't recommend getting close. It's how it goes, but I'll see you again. I practice speeches in private. I was impressed with my every line.
Anyone else practice their speeches in private, like what you're gonna say to someone or something?
I think we call that performing. It's not how I want to spend my life. Don't worry, I know I'll see you again. I know now, but I guess I'll see you. I know now, but I guess I'll see you.
This sounds like something that would be on Evermore. Normal Thing. Another great track. I was thinking at first that it was about a famous person, like just a character on the screen, you know, kind of thing. But then it does seem like she's just comparing someone in her life to like a movie star, or like someone on your screen, someone who you put on a pedestal. All right, I liked Normal Thing. That was good. Maybe not my favorite, but still great. Okay, next track is called, let's see, Good Luck Charlie. Oh, Who doesn't love this show?
Keep a picture of Audrey inside of your wallet. That nightmare and you nearly lost it.
This is the Phoebe Bridgers sound again.
You made a joke and you watched it go over his head.
Hate when that happens. Making a joke and then someone doesn't get it.
And now it all comes down to you.
Deep voice.
It all
She should do that more often.
comes down to you. Good luck, Charlie.
Good luck, Charlie.
I hope you're happy.
I wonder if Charlie's like one of her friends.
This isn't what
I don't think it's like her ex.
you wanted.
Charlie was with Audrey.
Feel her everywhere. She is the love of your life. Now it all comes down to you. Good luck, Charlie. I hope you're ready. Good luck, Charlie.
The male background vocals, is that Aaron?
I hope you're happy.
I mean, another beautiful song. I wonder who Charlie is to her, but I loved it. I just think that was great. I don't think that was like one of her exes. I feel like she wrote that for a friend or for her brother or something, but I don't know if she even has a brother. Okay, second to last song is called Free Now.
This isn't what you want, it's only how you feel. You openly admit you're far away from healing. And I hate to pull the plug, but I think I get your deal. I finally know better than to wait for you back here. And I hope you know I don't think you're a bad guy. From the truth of what you both made, that you blew up on a Tuesday. How does pain taste when it melts into your tongue?
I like this too. I feel like I'm a build-up. Where are we going?
It's a pain that I caught you at a bad time. It's a shame that I memorized your outline. You were straight up with me, you were so kind. But I knew what you knew, had any great minds. It was harsh cause I lost what I wanted. I was brave when I kissed you in London. But collateral here, and we got it. Hope you find somewhere safe for your baggage. Every page that I wrote you were on it. Feel you deep in my bones, you're the current. And I showed no restraint, it was something I was scared of till you made me love it. If you find yourself out, if there is a right time, chances are I'll be here. We could share a lifeline. You know,
Love this.
find yourself out. If there is a right time, chances are I'll be here. We could share a lifeline. If you feel like falling, catch me on the way down. Never been less empty. All I feel is free now.
Okay, Free Now. Loved it. Seems like she's talking about the person she was with was kind of emotionally unavailable, maybe still into their ex or in love with their ex. And I feel like that was supposed to be like the closer of the album, because I think she added Close To because the fans wanted it. And I feel like that was a perfect closing, like the books. That doesn't even make any sense. The first chapter was the intro, and then the last chapter felt like that song. I haven't listened to this, obviously, but I feel like this was just like added. It wasn't a part of the project. So anyways, let's give Close To You a listen, the last song on the album, and then I'll share my thoughts.
Dark, crowded room, I need nothing under pink light in June.
Yeah, the production on this is so different than the album.
And all of a sudden, you saw me look at you. I burn for you, and you don't even know my name. If you ask me to, I'd give up everything to be close to you. Pull the trigger on the gun I gave you when we met. I wanna be close to you. Break my heart and start a fire. You got me overnight. Just let me be close to you. Close to you. Close to you. Just let me be close to you. Close to you. Close to you. I burn for you.
Yes.
To be close to you. Pull the trigger on the gun I gave you when we met. I wanna be close to you.
Okay, just a slow part of the chorus. I like this.
Just let me be close to you. 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 Just let me be close to you. Close to you. Close to you. Just let me be close to you. Close to you. Close to you.
All right, everyone. Well, we have finished with The Secret of Us. Let me actually give my thoughts on Close To You. Loved it. It was a good pop song. I'm surprised it's not like bigger, honestly. I know it's big on TikTok, but I feel like it should be like on radios. It should be big. It's a great song. Okay, guys, this album kind of blew my mind. I loved it a lot more than I thought I was going to. I actually didn't think I was going to love it at all, but I think I like every song on this album on my initial listen. Maybe as I continue to listen, there'll be like something that I am not as interested as the others, but when I'm looking at this track list, I don't see a single skip, to be honest with you. They were all so good. I'm gonna listen to this often, and I actually can't wait to be done with this video so I can listen to it without like sitting in front of a camera. I want to listen to it with headphones. I want to listen to it in the car. I want to listen to it over and over again. I want to scream The Bridge of Us again. I love it. What are your favorite songs on this album? Tell me in the comments down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more reactions. I've got lots more coming, so. Also, if you have any requests for reactions, comment below as well. Let me know your thoughts on the album. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for supporting me. If you want to go subscribe to my Patreon, you can do that from the description in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. I love this album. Peace out.